This film had an after the
What?
credit scene,
What did he
and this
just
was
say?
released back in 2005. The way you guys did it was well before the MCU with Iron Man in 2008. I'm curious, how did you end up with the after the credit scene, and was there any pressure to not include it? Like because it wasn't the norm like it is now with so many movies with after the credit scenes.
There's no after credit scene. Is there? Wait, what? That would be a sequel. It would have to be a sequel. Okay, so well, I can't talk about the end of the movie. Okay, spoilers warning. If you haven't seen Constantine, don't watch his video. Spoiler alert. Don't watch this video if you ain't seen the movie. Stop right here and go watch it. All right? I can't believe I even forgot to even talk about that. Okay. Shia's character Chaz. That's when he was the kid with him.
You did good, Ken.
What? No way. Come on. For real? Okay, so I'm pulling up the I just rewatched the trailer because I haven't seen this movie in a while. I might watch it tonight, actually. But I am a huge fan of let's say battles between good guy and bad guy, right? The end of the movie, and it's Imano versus Imano. It's when Cap and Iron Man walk out, and there's Thanos with Thor. You know it's about to go down. Keanu Reeves when he was in Matrix. Him and Agent Smith about to go down. I love the square off, and being being a Christian and also having the faith and understanding a little bit of what the Scripture says. Uh, I'm always fascinated with the overall tone of the battle of heaven versus hell, right? Um, Being a creative and a movie junkie, I can also separate what I feel is the truth and also watch something fictional and enjoy it just as much. So a movie like this, um, I love it to death. It's the overall story of again heaven versus hell, and your boy here is smack dab right in the middle of it. So this movie came out 2005. Um, it had an all-star cast: uh, Keanu Reeves, Rachel Weisz, Shia LaBeouf, Tilda Swinton, um, Dejimon Yusun. Man, I can never say his name right. That dude, he played Blood Diamond with Leonardo. He's played in Guardians. He's played a lot of good roles. Uh, Gavin Rosedale from Bush was in there. Um, Peter Stormare. Uh, it's got an all-star cast. Again, this is a movie. It's a little bit dark on let's say typical movies, but it ain't like horror demonic. Even though it talks about angels and demons and whatnot, I didn't find it like to me it never came off as an exorcist. It just came off as a very gritty battle for for the human soul, right? And it's one of my cult favorites. And I did. I'm still shocked that there was an ending credit scene where Shia LaBeouf became an angel. Think about the sequel they could have today. Think about this, okay? They could have John Constantine, right? First name is John, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. You could have John Wick version of Constantine, and then you have Shia LaBeouf, who I think is one of the most underrated actors in the business. That dude, I love his work, and the way he is today. If they did a sequel, God, that would be a sequel. It would, it would have to be a sequel. Okay, so, well, I can't talk about the end of the movie. Okay, spoilers warning. If you haven't seen Constantine, don't watch his video. Spoiler alert. Don't watch his video if you ain't seen the movie. Stop right here and go watch it. All right? I can't believe I even forgot to even talk about that. Okay. So, okay, where was I? Okay, so you have Keanu and Shia square off. So at the end of the movie, right? Constantine uh, supposedly didn't have lung cancer anymore. And him and Rachel was together. Now, did he keep fighting for the souls? Maybe. Did he? Did him and Rachel retire? I don't know. But what if? What if it was one of those stories where John and Rachel stayed together, and you have the life of, let's say they had a kid, right? They had a kid, and the life of that child, or the life of Rachel, came up the square, came up, and Shia LaBeouf's character had to come down and pick up the soul for heaven or for hell, however they do it. But and then there's a square off between Keanu and Shia, because you know Shia can hold his own right now. Man, that'd be interesting. John Wick versus a Shia LaBeouf angel. I would love to see that, a square off. Maybe a different version of a redemption arc. Maybe you go John Wickish a little bit. Something happens where he's been out of the game for a while, and now he's out for revenge. Maybe John Wick is John Constantine. They're both Johns. Oh my God. There you go. He fought for the life of his dog, and now he's about to go back and just clean up everybody's soul. I don't know if I'm rambling, but I'm shocked. I would love to see this sequel. I would love to see this. You know what? I'm gonna watch this movie tonight. I'm gonna finish doing this video. All right, and man, I can't believe I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I've watched that movie 100 times, and I've never stopped it, or I've never let it play out. I never knew, and I'm up on up. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I didn't know that. I want to see the sequel now. We need to start a petition to do a sequel. That would be awesome. Okay, so I don't know if this video is going to make sense, and I really don't care. All I know is they got an awesome interview with the director, producer, Keanu Reeves, from a panel of the digital virtual Comic Con that just happened this past weekend. They talked about Constantine. They brought up the end credits, which I didn't know. I would love to see a sequel with him and Shia LaBeouf. That would be phenomenal. Um, there's rumors going around that HBO, J.J. Abrams, don't know what's going to happen there. But being a huge Keanu fan, I'll buy my ticket today. And yeah, so until next time, be cool, be safe, tie your shoes, and always live your passion. Peace!